rank the top quarterbacks, and where would he fall?
Well, I think when you look at these top quarterbacks and you look at the guys that you would end up having in front of them, listen, I think you look at Aaron Rodgers, and I would have him at number one. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's that close. I think it's silly to argue that Aaron Rodgers is not the best quarterback in the game. I think he's that much better than everybody else in the game. You know, we just saw Drew Brees making $20 million a year. Well, guess what? There's a reason for that. He's got a Super Bowl ring as well. He's very good. I think he's at number two. At number three, I would put Tom Brady, who, let's face it, you know, has had some struggles recently in postseason games, but he's been unbelievable in the postseason as well as the regular season. You know, right behind him, I would have Peyton Manning, who, again, let's be honest, you know, outside, was almost the MVP of the league this year, okay? And he's at number 4, which I think you can even argue that as a stretch, and you would maybe even have him higher. But Peyton Manning at 4, who only, you know, because of the year that Adrian Peterson had, is not the league MVP. At number 5, I would put Ben Roethlisberger. And so I think at this point, and I mean this, and I said that Joe Flacco deserves to be paid like a top 3 quarterback. I don't even think you can start an argument yet for Joe Flacco to be in this group. I don't even think there's not a leg to stand on there in terms of that. And I think Joe Flacco deserves to make $20 million a year, okay? Then you get to number 6, another guy who, listen, Eli Manning. Eli Manning has gone on runs like Joe Flacco just went on. In fact, he's gone on 2 of them. So you have Eli Manning at 6. I believe this. I don't even think you can have the conversation yet about Joe Flacco until you get to number 7. So you have to get all the way to 7 before you're even talking about him. And then there's other guys on the list here. I know he doesn't have a Super Bowl, but me personally, I would put Matt Ryan there. In terms of established veterans that have played in this league, I think there are 7 guys that are currently playing that are better quarterbacks than he is when you talk about the established guys. And listen, that's an unpopular thing to do, but the guy just, you know, had a parade in Disney World. But the reality of the situation is looking at the complete body of work, not just the fact that he just won the Super Bowl, not being a prisoner to the moment in terms of what Joe Flacco just did. That's how I would rank the top guys.
Yeah, well, if you look at passer rating, you can pull out any statistic. Passer rating, he's only 12th. I mean, he's very much middle of the pack, but then this postseason...
And he's good enough. Look, in the postseason...
11 touchdowns and no interceptions.